No penalties have been called because the bout has yet to begin.
Looks like Phil, Doe, and Shoveler are going to be our jam refs too on this sanctioned bout.
And we are underway again. Douchebag versus Lola Blow.
And Douchebag is your lead jammer as she explodes to the outside of the track and gets the first lead jammer of this bout. Lola Blow able to come on through on the inside. Tara Masu going to go to the box for the Twin City Travelers. Douchebag working her way through, calls off the jam.
Yeah, good defense there by Macau. Again, we've got one Twin City skater in the box, so the Syndicate enjoying a 4-3 advantage in the pack. Out there in the pack, you've got the Joan Ranger, you've Lindiana Jones, and two others, and we'll let you know who those are. Anthropologist gets to the front of the pack. She is lead jammer. PhD Abla also in the pack along with Hiroshima.
Regina Spector really doing a good job as the last blocker. She's joined by Tommy Knocker at the front. As the Chicago Syndicate is kept still on their initial pass, as Anthropologist is going to pick up some points here, working on her scoring pass. Loses her balance on the track, has to regain. Plenty of time though as she works her way through the pack.
Yeah, playing defense there at the front of the pack. Lindiana Jones and Hiroshima. Matza ball breaker yet to escape the pack again. You score points the second time through the pack. That is a 5 in the sky grand slam for Anthropologist of Twin City. Matza ball breaker escapes the pack. The pack now resetting itself. Again, Joan Ranger applies the hips and knocks out Anthropologist, able to pick up 2 additional points. Very end of 2013, but this would be her Windy City Fieldhouse debut. Going up against M7, that is Douchebag.
Douchebag had a little more problem this time than she did in the first game. That's Syndicate for a while.
Looks like Mako picks up lead jammer for the Syndicate. Their first lead jam on the bout.
Looks like Tommy Knocker got called for a high block there as she knee pads her way into the penalty box.
Douchebag being held up by Payne Gwen and Susie Trottrot. And getting in on the fun, that is Smear and Loathing. But it is Macau who is on her scoring pass, taken off her skates there by Regina Spector. Cycles in behind the pack and continues to try to harvest points, and she gets through. A 5 in the sky grand slam for Mako.
Douchebag having a hard time getting through this particular pack here. Still on her initial pass. Twin City choosing to play defense here and let her work her way through on her own, and finally steps to the outside in this declared not lead by Shoveler.
Yeah, out there in the pack, Sneer and Loathing, Samantha Judge, Payne Gwen, and
Tommy Knocker, Emmy Motorl, and Sasha Smashmouth out there playing blocker for the Twin City Derby Girls this time. As Anthro trying to work her way through.
So gets out to a quick lead, picks up lead jammer. Beats her quickly though by Anthropologist.
Anthro right on her though.
Again, the pack resetting itself, both jammers skating very quickly. Lola Blow able to not credited with jam for the first time for the Syndicate right now.
4th different jammer for the Syndicate. Twin Cities using a 2-jammer rotation with Douchebag and Anthro. Both jammers trying to work their way through the pack, neither one able to get an advantage, but Scream steps to the outside and does get lead jammer for the Chicago outfit.
Coach Phil Jackson tells Scream to keep skating. Smart move there by Coach Phil Jackson.
Lots of ball break with a huge hit on
Douchebag. Yep. Douchebag gives up some size, but has quickness.
Out there in the pack for the Syndicate, Susie Crotchrot, Jenna Jizer, Bunny, Matza Ballbreaker, and Samantha Judge. Samantha Judge might look familiar. She was Sammy Shocker last year. Same skater, different name, same number. and the 2013 Rookie of the Year for the Syndicate.
Sasha Smashmouth puts a hip into Scream there, sends her to the track, but Scream right back up. Ooh, takes another hard hit. This time a direction of gameplay going to be called on Sasha by Phil Dove. You must be skating or stepping in a forward direction in order to apply a hit. And she's going to be joined in the box by a Syndicate skater.
And it's a power jam as Hushbag has been sent to the penalty box. So the Syndicate and Screen Printer have a power jam opportunity.
Yep, Hushbag tried to use her forearm to get through. Mrs. T with a hard hit on Scream. Phil Jackson screaming to call off the jam.
Yeah. If I pronounce it 15 different ways, I'm eventually going to get it right.
So on a power jam, trying to work her way through. Syndicate trying to spread that pack out. Twin City using the stretch. Mrs. T lost the beat, and she gets through her lead jammer for the Syndicate.
Mako with a lot of power, able to work her way through. Pick up a couple points on that power jam right now. Trying to right now. Fight her way through the pack for some points. And she picks up 5 for the Syndicate.
Phil Doe's signal to look like an out of play there on Sasha. Going to send her to the box for the second time in the first couple of minutes here of this first half.
Yep, so a grand slam, 5 points.
Sheldon going to call a multiplayer block there. And we're going to get another penalty and out of play being called by rule of thumb this time on one of the Syndicate players.
Yeah, that's Hiroshima being sent off. So only 2 blockers remain at the end of that jam for going with a twin jammer rotation of Hushbag and Anthrobrologist.
Anthro playing a little defense there. First try to help the jam get it through. Doesn't help though.
Lola Blow able to get through the pack. That was a 2-3 advantage for Twin City in the pack, so it was great that Lola was able to get through the pack. Now a 4-2 advantage in the pack. Lola makes some passes, gets some points, calls off the jam. 4 points for Lola Blow. Surely showing itself early on in this bout. Jenna Jizer Bunny up against number 41, Brass Monkey. Of course, we saw Brass Monkey in the first bout. She is doing double duty, and Brass Monkey gets lead jam position.
Yep. Tiramisu pushed back to Syndicate jammer. I'm sorry, I didn't know who that singer was. Janet Jackson. And Brass Monkey's going to call it off there to end that scoring drought. And good news for both teams, the penalty box is empty.
Yep, that's exactly where I was going to go. It's an all skate, 4 blockers for each team. Screen Printer against Hushbag. The Joan Ranger and PH Diabla laying the lumber against Hushbag.
Yeah, Jane really got a good hit on Hushbag. Hushbag going to get lead jammer via the out of play call.
Screen Printer still trying to escape the pack, trying to get by, among others, Tommy Knocker. She makes it through, taking an inside line, but it is Hushbag who's got lead jam position. 1 skater to beat, Payne Gwen, and she calls off the jam.
Got to cut that lead.
Anthropologist was able to score any points, so let's see if we can try to repeat that and try to extend the lead for the Syndicate.
Out there playing blocker for Twin Cities, Dame Sangre, the captain Tiramisu, Tommy Knocker, and Sasha Smashmouth. But it's Lola Blow who's going to get the lead jammer as Anthro's still stuck in the pack. And that's going to be a low block.
Yeah, Susie Crotchrot goes to the penalty box, but a penalty might be worth it as Anthrobrologist yet to escape the pack. Now she does, but Lola Blow on her scoring pass picks up 4 points and calls off the jam. The second consecutive 4-0 jam for Lola Blow.
Syndicate, Mako.
Right you are, Johnny. Mako.
Mako going up against Tommy Knocker and Sasha Smashmouth. And Hushbag is the lead jammer.
Mako still trying to make her way through that initial pass in the pack.
That's a power pack of blockers out there for Twin Cities right now. Probably four of their best blockers that they have on their team, I would say. Hushbag working her way through, trying to use her speed to get around, has one to beat, and does get around, and that should be 5 in the sky from Shoveler. 4. He says 4 points, no pass, no penalty on that one. And look what we got happening here. Our first one of the night. That's a star pass to Joan Ranger.
That's right. Mako passes the star to number 14, Joan Ranger. And Joan Ranger makes it through the pack. The star pass is an element of strategy. The jammer can pass the star to the skater wearing the striped helmet cover. That is a player called the pivot. And that is the position that Joan Ranger had at the beginning of the bout. Joan able to get 2 points.
And jamming for Twin City.
Matza, the 2013 MVP of the Chicago Outfit Syndicate and the captain, along with Lindiana Jones this year. The penalty box now empty. It's an all-skate. Matza Ballbreaker gets the lead jammer. Oh, out there in the pack for the Syndicate, Sneer and Loathing, Jenna Jizer, Money, Payne Gwen, and number 21, Samantha Judge.
Matza surveying the situation, trying to see how many points she can get. She's going to pull 3 out of that.
The Matza Ballbreaker.
Monkey, again, Brass Monkey doing double duty for Twin Cities, skated for in the first bout also.
Yeah, I tell you, normally we would see Black-Eyed Betty out here in this situation, but they really worked her in that first bout. She's on the bench for Twin Cities right now.
And low with one skater to beat. That is not an easy job. That is tiramisu. Lola gets lead jammer designation, but has to recycle back. Now through the pack. Whereas Brass Monkey yet to get by the Joan Ranger of Hiroshima. Susie Crushrod.
Ooh, hard hit by Regina Spector. Has to recycle back to the back of the pack, but then picks her way to the inside. Stepping around Twin City Travelers like there were statues out there, Kent.
Low completes. A no pass, no penalty, 4 points. Power. I was going to say power jam is not a power jam, but it's a 4-point grand slam. That's actually what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, she had a no pass, no penalty, just like Twin Cities did a little earlier, had a no pass, no penalty.
And that is a 5-point grand slam for Lola Blow. We've got Twin City Travelers falling down over each other. That's not a good sign. Brass Monkey yet to escape the pack. Again playing defense. Hiroshima, Joan Ranger, Lindiana Jones, and Susie Crotchrot.
Lola Blow knocked out of bounds, has to recycle back to the back of the pack. And she's going to call it the jam, not before picking up a 2 more points, and it looks like Twin Cities is going to call a timeout.
You know,
down a bit.
One of those 2.
All right, there's a short whistle. Scream hits the ground, gets on both knees, gets back up. Got a multiplayer block coming there from Shoveler. It's going to be on the pivot for the Syndicate.
That's Sneer and Loathing being sent to the penalty box.
Package really stretching out, almost 80 feet long. Hushbag is going to get lead jammer via out of play, and there's going to be an out of play penalty.
Yes, Samantha Judge goes to the box along with Screen Printer. Along with Sneer and Loathing, leaving Screen Printer. Not a lot of friends out there.
Dame Sangre also going to get called for an out of play.
Hushbag completes a 4-point.
When she was the pivot. So this will be the first time she starts off as a jammer. Twin City has a 4-2 advantage when it comes to blockers. 4-3, thank you, Ken.
3-2.
Hushbag has it, anthropologist has the advantage as she gets lead jammer and skates her way around the outside.
Yeah, now the pack even at 3-3 as Sneer and Loathing re-enters the fray, but a 5-point grand slam for anthropologist.
Yeah, she slipped right through there.
Some great beat by the Twin City Travelers right now. Still holding back the Joan Ranger.
Right, Anthro looks like she's got her game on right now, making quick work of the Syndicate as she works her way through for another TCDG Grand Slam.
Yeah, Lindiana Jones introduced herself to some of the fans in the back straightaway. Joan Ranger now through the pack. Sammy Shocker knocks out Anthropologist, and Anthropologist calls off the jam.
Jamming against Douchebag.
A couple of really fast jammers there. This should be an interesting jam.
And again, it's an all skate. Both teams at full strength. A full complement of 4 blockers for each team.
Lola trying to take the inside, then slips to the outside. Excellent move, giving lead jammer to Lola blow for the Syndicate. Douchebag still trying to work her way through, fighting off the Syndicate blockers.
Lola won the 2013 Best Jammer for the Syndicate. A recent addition to the All-Illinois All-Star team, Team Illinois, along with Lady K, who's in the house. But that is a 5-point grand slam for Lola Blow.
Regina Spector going to get called for a destruction penalty. She's going to get sent to the box.
Lola Blow. She had an 11-point jam before, 4 points before that, another 4 before that. So Lola Blow's been very effective so far. Matza Ball Breaker going up against
our Anthropologist out there. The Syndicate has a 4-3 advantage, but those 3 blockers for Twin Cities.
Matza Ball Breaker able to beat jam.
And it's a power jam, a track cut sends Anthropologist to the penalty box. Matza Ball Breaker will have 30 seconds of jammer free in the jammer free zone, and she gets the 5-point grand slam scoring pass.
Twin City has 4-3 blocker advantage, but when you're on that power jam, you really got to be careful to play that defense, as they are doing right now.
Matza Ball Breaker with 1 skater to pass, and she does, and she calls off the jam just as the penalty ended.
Those donations go towards travel costs for the Chicago Syndicate. So if you like henna tattoos and you like roller derby, go and get a henna tattoo.
Screen printer and Douchebag kind of sizing each other up after the whistle started there. Douchebag makes her way to lead jammer, and we're going to get an out-of-play penalty or a forearm penalty. And Douchebag's going to get her way around to the outside.
Yeah, Mako goes to the penalty box. Douchebag gets lead jammer designation. Screen printer still trying to escape the pack. Knocked out there, I believe, by Tommy Knocker.
Yeah, but Tommy Knocker used her forearm, and so she's going to have to go to the box. Oh, going to be a low block there. She tried to get out of the way, but she stuck that foot out. Looked really accidental there. She didn't do it on purpose, but still tripped up Douchebag.
Yeah, so Nikita and Hiroshima, the only blockers out there in support of Screen Printer. Right now they're playing defense against Douchebag.
And we're going to get a failure to reform as a no pack was called, and the pivot for the Syndicate kept playing defense.
Yeah, that's Hiroshima being sent to the box as Mako comes out of the box. So it's a blocker penalty rotation.
Douchebag only got 4 points.
Jay Burks and, of course, misalignment, Dr. Sarah Corbinin.
And we're back underway. Lola Blow and Anthropologist back on the line for the Jammers. Anthropologist picking up lead jammer for Twin City.
Yeah, Lola's right behind her. Twin Cities has a 4-3 advantage when it comes to blockers. Now they have a 4-3 advantage when it comes to blockers. Anthro working her way through the pack and calls it off. Gives a couple of points for Twin Cities there.
Down everything.
Have a button.
Douchebag going up against, is that Lola? I can't see from here.
That's Jenna-Jizer Bunny.
Jenna-Jizer. Awesome name. Douchebag gets called lead jammer as she toes the inside line and gets through the pack. Jenna-Jizer working her way through.
Yeah, Jenna-Jizer has to readjust the wrist guard after having to push her way through the Twin City pack. Both jammers on their scoring pass, and Jenna-Jizer Bunny with an outside line through turn 3 and 4 gets a 4-point. Yeah, Jenna-Jizer was the best jammer for the Shade Brigade in both 2012 and 2013, showing you some of her jets there. Speaking of best jammers, the best jammer for the Syndicate last year, Lola Blow, currently jamming, trying to fight her way through the pack, and she does! Lola Blow, the lead jammer, going up against
Rollins.
Anthro stuck in the pack against those strong blockers of the Syndicate. They get pushed out of play though, and they have to let Anthro go, but she's still on her initial pass.
And Lola Blow completes a 4-point scoring pass. I heard the whistles blow, and I was looking to see whether or not she was being sent to the penalty box. She was not. 2 to 55.
Matzo Ballbreaker and Douchebag squaring up and wearing the stars for each other's respective teams. Both trying to fight their way through the pack. Matzo Ballbreaker able to come through on the inside and pick up lead jammer.
Yeah, the pack really got stretched out there and it gave Matzo an opportunity to get through, but it cost the Syndicates number 83, Miss Jones, a trip to the penalty box. Matzo steps through on the inside and gets 4 more points.
And a very strong one. She is going up against Anthrobrologist.
Yep, and the blockers are even at 3 to 3 as they try to work their way back through the pack. Both jammers, very strong jammers with lots of experience. Anthro working her on the outside, all alone. Takes it in, falls small. Mako steps over her with such skill. We're gonna get a... Get there to the...
That was Samantha Judge,
We're gonna get a low
last
block
year's Rookie of the Year. Oh,
Gonna get a low block on the outside by the outside pack ref there.
out there in the pack for the Syndicate. Since Samantha Judge is in the penalty box, Lindiana Jones, Scream, Printer, and Susie Crotchfight. Mako puts up 4 points on the board. Teams have 1 blocker in the penalty box.
There's the start whistle. Lola Blow up against that 3-wall of the Twin Cities. Tommy Knocker, Regina Spell, Sasha Smashmouth. Racing back, stretching the pack back. She has to recycle all the way back, leaving Hooshbag the inside line. She gets lead jammer for Twin City.
Right, good defense there by Regina Spector against Lola Blow. Tommy Knocker, the last Twin City defender. Lola Blow is through, but it is Hooshbag who's got lead jammer designation. Trying to slow down Hooshbag is Hiroshima, the Joan Ranger, and PH Diabla, and it works. While everybody was focused on Hooshbag, it was Lola Blow who got 4 points for the Chicago Outfit Syndicate, and we are at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Pins. They have 100 different t-shirts, and I bought all of them during the halftime break.
I only bought 2.
And we are underway. 30 minutes away from the conclusion of our main bout of the night. And Lola Blow gets to the front of the pack, and she is the lead jammer. Hooshbag still held up in the pack. In the pack for the outfit, Susie Crotchrod, Sneer and Loathing, Samantha Judge, and Macau.
Yeah, Hooshbag got around 1. Syndicate, Crotchrod was able to waterfall and get her way around. And Lola calls it off after getting knocked out of bounds instead of trying to recycle to the back of the pack.
Again, the penalty box empty, so it will be an all skate.
Both jammers trying to fight their way through the pack right now.
Sasha Smashmouth tried to help Anthro on the outside, but Anthro got caught up by the pivot out there. Making her way 1 to meet. She does get lead jammer. Matzo trying to make her way through. The captain, 1 to beat. That's the captain of the Twin Cities, Tiramisu. Tara has to give up the fight as she's out of play. Anthro stepping her way through on her toe stops. 1 more to get through. Calls it off. She's going to regain 4 of those points back for Twin City.
Syndicate.
Mako impressing me tonight with her jamming abilities out there, showing why she is as good as she is.
And again, Twin City going with a very narrow jammer rotation. 90% of the jams going to Anthrobrologist or Hooshbag. And as this jam continues, it'll just be interesting to see if these 2 very talented jammers can maintain their athleticism and keep Twin City in the bout. That is Hooshbag, who is lead jammer.
And Mako's going to get a back block as she hit Tiramisu square in the numbers and pushed her out of the way to get past. So for the first time, I think, in this bout, that's going to be a power jam for Twin Cities.
Yeah, Mako will sit down in jammer jail. She'll do 30 seconds of time. Then she will be paroled by the governor.
It's a big 5 points for Hushbag as she's getting ready to make her second pass.
Mrs. T barrels her way through to open the door for Hushbag. Hushbag skips and skips and makes her way through for 5 points. Calls the jam before Mako standing, which will start Twin City in another power jam in the next jam. Smash Mouth and Mrs. T, four of the strongest blockers on that team. Hopeful to get Anthro through quickly to get another easy scoring pass.
The Syndicate sends out matzo ball breaker Susie Crotchrod.
Anthro powers her way through on that inside line, so she's going to be on a scoring pass as Mako is released from the box. As you say so eloquently, Ken, she has been pardoned.
Mako's trying to find her way through the pack. Still, it looks like Anthropologist makes her way through, picks up another 5 points for Twin City.
Yeah, and we had an attempted star pass by Mako, and it is a back block penalty as she was trying to get Susie Crotchrod the star. So we've got back-to-back power jams. As Mako goes to the box, Hushbag was able to score 10 points during the last jam with this scoring pass. Anthropologist will put 10 points up herself, and just like that, 20 points on power jams for the Twin City Travelers.
Yeah, Anthro really working her way through. Gets knocked out of bounds, has to recycle, says nope, let's call it while Mako is still standing in the box. Anthro, is this a repeat of the first bout? It seems like this is what we saw in the first bout, with both teams trading the lead, stretching it out, and then the other team coming right back with the momentum. This time it's Hushbag trying to make her way through. Mako is out of the box. No pack is called. A destruction penalty is called. Mako skates around, gets knocked out of bounds. Sasha Smashmouth with a hard hit. Tiramisu is going to chase PH right. Diablo to the box. Regina Spector on Mako, really working her. Mako trying to do a star pass to the pivot. The pivot wasn't seen as she's got it now. Working her way through.
Yeah, that is Sneer and Loathing, who's now wearing the star. And Sneer quickly gets through. That is the initial pass for the Syndicate Jammer. Hushbag on making several scoring passes and calls off the jam as she gets held up.
And Hush is going to get another 3 points at the end of that one.
Ron has taken the lead. At halftime, it was 84-58. Lola Blow won a 4-0 jam. And she is now jamming here, the first time that she's worn the star since that initial 4-0 jam. And Lola Blow will have a power jam, and that could not have happened at a better time if you're a Chicago Outfit Syndicate fan. Anthropologist being sent to the penalty box. Lola Blow smartly trying to identify the skater that knocked her out, cycling in behind.
And she's going to get a track cut.
And she got called for the track cut.
Tiramisu slipped back on her, didn't realize that she had to come in behind Terror, and Terror got out.
So a jammer in, jammer out rotation. Hushbag comes out. Lola Blow will serve an abbreviated penalty. No jammer will be able to call off this jam, so this will run the full 2 minutes.
Who has the strength, who has the endurance to get through here and score points? Anthro slides through to the inside with a little hip check. Then gets a high five from Phil Doe. That's a grand slam for Twin Cities. And Mrs. T kind of held there, and Anthro just slid right to the inside.
Lola Blow matches Anthropologist's 5 points. Again, these jammers on the same rotation at this point. Scoring points with each pass. 4 more for Lola Blow.
That's it, Johnny!
Hushbag trying to get by the Joan Ranger, Hiroshima, Susie Crotchrod, and Lindiana Jones. And Lola Blow trying to complete another pass. She will have lapped Hushbag if she can complete this pass. Again, this one will run the full 2 minutes.
And that's Anthro out there, but yeah, that was another pass. And we're going to go 2 minutes there. This should really tighten it up right here.
Hushbag is out on the line right now for Twin Cities.
Well, you have a 50% chance of being right tonight with Twin Cities, whether it's Anthro or Hoosh.
Yeah,
the two jammers go up against each other there, Kent. Sorry.
Yep, my bad. You can follow my career at hashtag worst announcer ever. In the meantime, Jenna Jizer Bunny.
There's a takedown on the outside. Yep. Show we're going to call that. That was a takedown. And that's going to be another Twin City power jam for Hushbag.
Yeah, Jenna Jizer Bunny goes to the penalty box. She was a bad bunny.
So Hushbag now just has to make her way through as Twin City goes on defense. Letting Hushbag fight her way through on her own. 1 to beat. And now the pivot comes back to recycle. Out of play, has to let her go. Hushbag gets a high five from Phil No. That's another TCBG Grand Slam. Hushbag working her way through. Makavo making that backstay hold. Hoosh pushing the pack forward. Out of play is called, and a penalty is going to be called on number 21. That's going to be
Samantha Judge goes to the penalty box. So out there playing defense, we've got Mako, Sneer and Loathing, and PhD Abla trying to slow down Hushbag. The power jam is over as Jenna Jizer Bunny is trying to escape the Twin City pack. This will be her first pass once she completes it.
Yeah, Hushbag working her way around again, hoping to get another 5 points for Twin Cities. Regina Spector knocks her out, tries to come back, but Jenna Jizer is able to get in front of her. Hushbag slides around her, gonna get another high five from Phil Doe.
Looks like Jenna Jizer Bunny finally able to break free. And I believe that was her initial pass.
It was her initial pass. Hushbag calls it off before Jenna Jizer can score any points, and she picks up 2 more points on that.
Hushbag jam. So it is 101 to 127. Again, that was a 23-point jam for the Twin City Travelers. And again, looking to try to stop the bleeding is the captain, Matza Ball Breaker.
Matza meeting that wall though. Regina Spector and Amy Mortal not having a whole lot of luck. Finally steps through, but Twin Cities recycles. 1 to beat, that's Sasha, she does. And getting what she needs, she's gonna get back into the lead jammer for your Syndicate.
Yeah, so Matza Ball Breaker on her scoring pass, trying to get through that front line of green. In the meantime, so Matza completes a 5-point scoring pass with that penalty by the Twin City blocker. In the meantime, the Joan Ranger and Samantha Judge trying to hold back Brass Monkey.
Yeah, but they're down to 2 blockers. Now Twin Cities is down to 2 blockers. We're going to get a low block on Sasha Smashmouth. Twin Cities has 1 more blocker on the track, and that's Regina Spector. And that's going to end the jam.
Blow jamming against Anthropologist for Twin City.
Again, speed versus strength there.
Lola Blow gets lead jammer designation, but both jammers get through the pack at virtually the same moment. So it'll be interesting to see how the pack responds as we've got a lot of players coming out of the penalty box. Lola Blow calls off the jam up against Hushbag. And again, as Jeff just said, a 4-2 advantage in the pack for the Syndicate. Matza Ball Breaker, PhD Diabla, Payne Gwen, and the Joan Ranger. But it is Mako who is through the pack, and she is the lead jammer for the Syndicate, 2nd lead jammer in a row. Joan Ranger going to the penalty box.
That didn't see what she got. Spector got a multiplayer block on that. Oh, Jane got an out of play. I remember the forearm chop coming down. Sasha Smashmouth returns, so it's now 3-on-3. Hushbag versus Mako. Mako trying to skate around to try to burn some time off.
That's it though, we've seen quite a few times tonight. It kind of evens itself out. One will get a lead jammer, the other one will get a lead jammer. Kind of back and forth.
Lola working her way through the knee Sasha Smashmouth. The slides underneath the hip and gets lead jammer for the Syndicate. We're going to get a low block called on 666.
Good defense by Samantha Judge, knocking out anthropologist on the outside, and Lola Blow got run over, but she is back up and skating.
Sasha Smashmouth going to get called for a penalty there.
Twin City douchebag up against the Joan Ranger. Jamming for the first time in the second half.
Yeah, Joan Ranger on her horse trying to get out.
Get up there,
trying to
Jamie!
get the front three
Get
wall.
on
Each jammer has a 3 wall of her own to try to get out. Joan Ranger trying to use the outside. She's up against Mrs. D. Hooshback finally works her way to the front, making her way around. Joan Ranger gets away. Then Hooshback gets. Oh! Joan Ranger runs into her own player. Spectre blocks for Hooshback. Your lead jammer for TCDG. Hooshback.
Joan Ranger makes it through the pack, but yes, Hooshback is the lead jammer. Energizer Bunny, Hiroshima, Susie Crotchrot, and Indiana Jones trying to slow down Hooshback.
Even just to get 3 points, had to be a moral victory for them there.
Yeah, they had been held scoreless for the last 4 jams. The outfit on a bit of a mini run, and again, anthropologist up against Matza Ball Breaker. But the pack very tight as they head into the back straightaway. Samantha Judge trying to hold back anthropologist. Matza Ball Breaker gets by Mrs. D, and Matza Ball Breaker is the lead jammer.
Use that momentum to get around Mrs. T. Mrs. T had a hard hit. Oh, hard hit to Anthro. Back up to her feet though and steps around. See, that's often from jammers. He'll get hit, the blockers will let him go, and then they'll get right back around again.
Matza Ball Breaker completes a 4-point scoring pass and calls Unnich in the pack.
Yeah, and for Sasha Smashmouth, that's her fifth. She's had quite a few penalties here in this second half. Some of her own fault, some she just got put up in the wrong spot. Hooshback trying to work her way around the Joan Ranger. Lead jammer, however, is going to go to the Syndicate.
Lola Blow again with the lead jam. Designation Hiroshima being sent to the penalty box.
Hooshback finally makes her way out of the pack. Joan Ranger gets knocked out of bounds, has to call it out. So that's going to be 2 points for the Syndicate, nothing for Twin Cities. Anthro with a hard hit on Sneer right off the whistle off the jam line there. Always love to see jammers playing defense as they go after each other at the beginning. Anthro trying to work her way through. Sneer all the way in the back of the pack. Anthro at the front, but doesn't have that advantage yet as she gets knocked to her knees and out of bounds. Sneer does the same thing as she gets knocked down and out of bounds, but she's going to get a trap cut out of her by Shoveler. That's going to give Twin City a power jam if Anthro can get out of the pack to take advantage of it, and she finally does.
Yeah, a power jam is Sneer and Loathing is in jammer jail, and anthropologist calls off the jam to let seconds of power jam for Hooshbag.
Yeah, absolutely going to try to take advantage here, try to get that power jam going right in the beginning, as Anthro has really had to work hard to get through, and it pays off as Hooshbag steps through to the inside, just 10 seconds into that jam, and will be power jamming for an initial scoring pass here. Tries to get a little help from her teammate. Pretty sure that that's going to be a back block call on Tiramisu, but it allows Hooshbag to step right through. Tiramisu put her hips to the back end of one of the opposing Syndicate players. Regina Spector is going to slide to the penalty box as well, too. That's going to be 2 blockers to none for Twin Cities, but Hooshbag on a power jam. Hoosh calls it off. She tried to get the attention of her teammates to tell them to skate. They didn't see her.
On the line, we have on the line, we have Lola Blow.
Anthro powering her way through, trying to get through. Takes on blockers, chest to shoulder, trying to make her way through, stepping to the inside. Down goes skaters everywhere. Anthro gets knocked out, has to recycle. And we're going to get a track cut. That's another power jam for Twin Cities. Anthro powers her way through. Out of play is called. Anthro's going to get called for a high block.
So yeah, we're gonna have a jammer in, jammer out rotation. Lola Blow, who had been sent to the penalty box for a track cut, is serving time. Anthropologist will serve the same amount of time that Lola served once she sits down.
Let me correct that. She got called blocking with the head. The initial signal with the high block. They changed the blocking ahead.
So Lola Blow now with a power jam opportunity, taken off her skates there by Regina Spektor.
Now she's going to be up against Mrs. T and the captain, Tara Massou. She's got Regina Spektor. Anthropologist back out of the box.
So that is Lola's initial pass, where Anthropologist, that is her initial pass also. So this will run the full 2 minutes. Neither jammer can call off the jam. Lola Blow, if she can get by Regina Spektor, will complete a 4-point pass, and she does.
Oh, a nice spin around move there from Anthro to keep her feet underneath her. Really pushing herself to get through. Laboring to get past those blockers up front.
Yeah, that's Matzo Ball Breaker and Hiroshima doing a nice job against Anthropologist. And Anthropologist taken down on the inside, has to recycle all the way back behind. In the meantime, Lola Blow with a 5-point power jam, and we are going to be within 4 points.
Twin City.
It's going to be 4 blockers to 3. Twin Cities with the advantage. Mako working around to work her way through on the outside, following Hoosbag. Regina Spektor up against Mako with the help of the captain, Tara Massou. Mako not able to make her way through with some of the baddest skates I've seen in my life on the feet of Mako. Trying to use that power and strength to get through. It's still even to even. Mako gets knocked out of bounds, but she's going to get called for a track cut there. She came in just a second too quick, Ken.
Yeah, she did. It was right in front of all of us. She got knocked out to the inside, quickly hopped back in, and unfortunately she hopped in front of the skater who knocked her out. That's a track cut, and she is in jammer jail.
Hoosbag powers her way through for lead jammer. Out of play is called, and gotta let her go. Hoosbag on her initial short pass as she skates around on the outside.
Susie Crossrod, Samantha Judge, Payne Gwen, and Jenna Jizer Money trying to play defense against M7. That is Hoosbag. Susie Crossrod, the last line of defense, and a 5-point grand slam for the Twin City Traveler Jammer.
And that back is traveling backwards, and that did not help Mako, nor did it help the Syndicate as Hoosbag was able to skate through. Hoosbag skating her way through, calls it off. Gonna get another 5 points for the Twin City Derby Girls!
She will be up against Brass Monkey.
That's her first time this half. For Brass Monkey, that is, trying to get through.
4 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in this bout. Brass Monkey taking off her skates on the inside. Joan Ranger taking off her skates by Mrs. T. Mrs. T being sent to the penalty box.
That's a low block, and so is Brass Monkey going to the penalty box. That's going to be a power jam for the Syndicate.
Joan Ranger trailing by 19 points has a power jam under 4 minutes to play. Joan Ranger completes a 5-point scoring pass.
The fans are going crazy here for the hometown Syndicate.
I thought it was because of the awesome announcement. But it's because of Joan Ranger. A 10-point jam thus far. Only 9 points separate these two teams. Hiroshima tries to get some support. Joan Ranger, one skater to beat. It is Regina Spektor. And she stays in bounds. 5 more points for the Joan Ranger.
Yeah, but the Syndicate's going to lose 2 blockers here for destruction of the pack there, Ken.
Joan Ranger pushed out. Yep, that was the right call. Tara Massou with good defense on Joan Ranger. Joan Ranger came in just in front of Tara Massou.
Tara Massou stuck those hips back and caught her. And now Twin City has a chance to cover that damage that they caused themselves a few minutes ago.
So the tables have turned here at the Windy City Fieldhouse. The Chicago Outfit Syndicate now playing defense.
Oh my gosh, Bauer, I can't take this. This is crazy, back and forth. That's in 2 minutes. Woo!
The jam.
Second warning. 3 blockers to 3 blockers, but Twin Cities in a power jam here. There's the whistle. Hoosbag finding her way through, steps to the outside, going up against Mako. Both teams now back to full strength on blockers. Hooshbag pushing the pack forward, up against three. The pack is back, the pack is stretched out. Who's trying to power her way through? That's a lot of energy, a lot of time being wasted. She still hasn't got a lead jammer. She's trying to push her way through. And she finally gets through this lead jammer, but not before the Syndicate also is back to full strength. The crowd goes wild.
Both jammers on their scoring pass. You see the pack attempt to reset itself. Hooshbag calls off the jam, able to get 1 point.
We're gonna have Lola Blow jamming against Anthropologist one more time, well, possibly more than one more time, but this, at least for this jam.
The jammers are pushing their way through. Lola up against Tommy Knocker. Anthropologist still has 3 to get around in the front. Works her way through. She gets lead jammer. Twin City takes lead jammer. The crowd doesn't like it. Lola has Tommy Knocker to pass. Tommy Knocker gets blocked out of bounds. It's the Captain Tiramisu and Regina Spector. She's not number 1, she's number 2. Anthropologist working her way through. She gets 4 points, skating around. Lola making her way around on her initial pass. Antwerp attempt to skate it out. Twin City is skating against the clock now.
Yeah, the Twin City pack accelerating. They realize time is on their side. The Chicago Outfit Syndicate coach Phil Jackson calls a timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all coming down to this, and we are underway. The final jam of the night. Joan Ranger, Hooshbag.
Working her way through, both jammers having a hard time getting through. Penalty call.
Joan Ranger almost being sent to the box.
That's a back block. Hoosh just now has to skate it out to see what she can do.
If she gets lead jammer, she can call it off.
Twin City gonna skate it out for a minute to see. Probably thinking points here.